Today we're going to talk about the central nervous system, and the goal of this video is to describe some of the major structures that protect the central nervous system and the function of these structures. Okay, so what structures protect the central nervous system? The brain and spinal cord make up the central nervous system. These structures are protected by 3 layers of connective tissue called the meninges. There's the dura mater. It's a thick, tough layer. There's the arachnoid membrane. It's thin. It's kind of cobweb-like. And then there's the pia mater, which is a thin layer containing lots of blood vessels. So you can see there's the skin, the periosteum, and the bone. We've discussed these things previously, but here are the 3 layers that protect your brain. You have the dura mater, the arachnoid, and the pia mater. Okay, now where is cerebrospinal fluid found and what is its function? Between the arachnoid layer and the pia mater is the cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid protects the brain by preventing it from contacting the skull. It also maintains the blood-brain barrier, which controls homeostasis for the brain and prevents infection. The cerebrospinal fluid is produced in spaces within the brain called ventricles, and there are 4 ventricles, 2 lateral ventricles, that's right and left, and then 3rd ventricle and 4th ventricle. The lateral ventricles are connected to the 3rd ventricle by this thin interventricular foramen, which you can see in the image here. Clusters of capillaries in the ventricles called choroid plexuses secrete cerebrospinal fluid, and it flows around the ventricles and then is absorbed by arachnoid granulations into the blood. So you can see the arachnoid granulations here and the cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid is constantly being produced and circulated and reabsorbed within these ventricles. So to sum up, the brain is protected by several layers of connective tissue called meninges. Between these layers is cerebrospinal fluid, which is produced by choroid plexuses in 1 of 4 ventricles and circulates around the brain, providing cushioning and preventing infection.